Hey Sagittarius, it's Rhiannon, and I'm here to do your March 1st through 15th forecast. My phone memory is a complete disaster right now, so I'm doing these as a live and then posting them. I'm not going to get into it, but it's just annoying. So anyway, if anybody's going to get on here live and watch, I probably will not be interacting. I'm just treating this like a pre-recorded video. So if you have any questions or anything, I'll get to them later. So yeah, Sagittarius, March 1st through 15th. That includes the new moon on March 6th. It includes Mercury retrograde starting the 5th, although we are technically already in the pre-shadows. So let's see what Sagittarius needs to know. Sagittarius, what's going on for you guys? Communication. Whoa. And passion, fire, your element, fire, Sagittarius. So this tells me two things. You're going to be receiving a message. It's going to be coming in quickly. I guess we already know that because we've already set the intention for this reading to be the next 2 weeks. But, you know, fire is a very quick energy. It means it's coming in now. You know, this card typically represents this being messages from your spirit guides, but this could be, you know, a message from anybody. We are approaching Mercury retrograde, like I just said, and that tends to bring people back from our past. So this could definitely be somebody that you haven't talked to for a while. We'll figure that out as we continue the reading, but yeah, maybe even somebody that you felt passionately about. Maybe a past relationship will be coming back. But let's just see. So Sagittarius, what do they need to know about this communication? Who is this going to be? What will it be about? What else does Saggy need to know about this situation? A deep freeze? That's kind of the opposite energy there. Deep freeze is kind of asking you to not take any action on something. We have the home. So maybe for some of you Sagittarius, you're looking to buy a home and you're passionate about it and you're going to be receiving communication, but this is asking you to take a pause and make sure that, you know, you're making the right choice. Maybe you don't have all the information that you need to have. Perhaps there's still other information that you need to be able to make the best decision. Okay. It's asking you to kind of pause for a moment. I personally would not be buying a house during Mercury retrograde, but that's just me. But let's see what else does Sagittarius need to know about this situation. So we have the Devil and the Sun. So the Devil is representative of addictions and vices. So like drugs, smoking, drinking, sex, anything that you're attached to that you're you're, you know, chained to in a way where you feel almost like you're a slave to it. Okay. So that could even be an idea. Maybe you're attached to the idea of something, you know, happening. This could also be just representative of things going on in the home, drugs going on in the home, sex going on in the home, addictions, you know, things like that. You know, passion and the devil go hand in hand because sex, you know. But then we have the Sun here. Oh, sorry, this is actually the Lovers. My bad. This is so interesting to me when these cards come up together because if you really look at the imagery here, see who we have here attached to these chains is actually the Lovers. And then they show up here again in, you know, in the actual Lovers card. But the difference is they've broken free. So now they're more in their spiritual element, and this is more when they're just in their physical element. You know, maybe the only connection they have is sex, and here it's like they finally have a union. You've got the black, white, yin and yang, feminine, masculine. This is in its balanced and exalted energy, and again, this is its lower vibration of that. So for some of you, this represents the relationship that you're in and taking it from this to again, it's exalted energy as the Lovers. Or it could be taking the next step from just sex into an actual relationship. Where we have the home here, that could mean maybe you guys are thinking about moving in together and sharing a home. But that worries me a little bit with the deep freeze card, because again, the deep freeze is more indicative of taking a pause. But it also could be representative of you guys have been stuck in this energy. You've been in a deep freeze of winter, and now it's time to take the next step. Again, it's kind of hard to say because this is a general reading. So take what applies to you and leave the rest, because, you know, it's going to be a little bit of this is true for each person that watches it. Okay. If you want a reading catered to just you and your situation, you'll have to do a private reading. But taking this to the next step from sex to relationship, moving in, because we have the home. Okay. Passion, communion. Oh, sorry. This whole time I've been saying communication. This is communion. Although this still does tell me that messages are coming in. But this is being in communion, which what is communion? It's in relationship. Okay. So a lot of relationship energy here. Now let's go ahead and pull some tarot just so that we can get some further information for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about this situation? We have, oh shit, we pulled tarot. Now I'm pulling more. That's okay. So we have the star here, but it's the reverse star. So, the star, you know, represents what the universe has for you, but we have it in reversed. And this is like, you know, an kind of extraterrestrial being. It could be like considered a spirit guide or an angel. But you're not paying attention to it. You're pouring things out. Here the universe, you know, is trying to give you things and you're pouring it out instead of recognizing it. I don't know. This card, I didn't realize I had already pulled the tarot, so I don't really know that this, I may not believe in accidents either, so I'm sure we were meant to get this. I'm going to just, give me a second. Saggy. Let's look up the reverse meaning for that star. In this book, they have, their definitions are a little bit different than like the traditional tarot. So let's see here, because I don't want to miss a message for you. The star reversed is, here we go, this side of the star. It says, when you get this side in a reading, a breakthrough is coming, more powerful than you ever imagined or dared to hope. Everything is falling into place. Harmony is being restored. Your task is to receive the flowing blessings with a thankful heart. When you need the calling of your highest self, you can expect miracles. So, good things are happening. If you've been afraid to maybe take this step, this is the universe's way of saying this is what's supposed to be happening. This is what's meant for you as part of your universal plan. Again, it's going to be slightly different for everybody. For some of you, this has to do with your literal home. And for some of this, it's relationship wise, you know. Let's see here. So now, you know, if I'm thinking about, for those of you actually now that I'm reconsidering that that's not communication and it's communion. No. Okay. I'm just going to stay with what I already said. It's like when you're taking a test, you should always go with your first answers. Every time you try to change your mind and change it, it's actually not right. So we're just going to go with what we have. Okay. Sagittarius. Make a note of it. So, okay. That's weird. What do you love? That seems important here because, you know, if you really love this person, you're ready to take the next step. I hate that my readings today have seemed very relationship focused. It's so hard doing general readings because, you know, some of you are looking for love advice, some of you are not. So it's hard to make it fit every situation. You know, again, the best way to get the best message is to just have your own private reading, but I like to do these general forecasts because a lot of times, you know, even maybe if it's just that one person, it will be their complete answer to what they're looking for. So, um, looking for crystal energy for Sagittarius. Jeez, the crystal angel energy for Saji. I'm a train. So this is a good card of luck and prosperity. It says balancing masculine and feminine energies. We talked about that here. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and allow your masculine side to give you confidence. So to me, more than that message that's on the card, it's more about the balancing feminine and male energy and coming together with those things and literally coming together. And then finally, for Sagittarius, if you should find yourself needing some assistance from spirit guides or ascended masters, this is one that you can use during this time. And we have Kali Ma, facing fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So if you've been afraid to take this next step, this is, you know, telling you to face your fear, deal with it. You have decisions to make. I think you guys are ready for the next step. If you're already together, this isn't about, you know, sex. You're already in a relationship. This is probably, you know, maybe it's time to buy a house. Maybe you should not be afraid to buy a house. Maybe you've been renting. You know, this is definitely related to the home and your living situation as well as your relationship. Okay. Perhaps buying this house will take you guys, maybe it's not the sex part here, but maybe your guys' relationship has just been in bondage and you guys have not been, things have not been amazing. And this home is going to help you guys get to the lovers from this energy to this energy, you know. Again, just take whatever resonates with you. But that's what we have for Sagittarius. Let me know if you have any questions below. Give me a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe. If you feel called, it means everything to me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully by the next time I get ready to do readings, I will have my memory, like phone situation